close. That's close. Probably, just FYI, probably Sundays. This won't be the case for everybody, but Sundays it's usually colder. They got more air going, so some of us may be flatter than normal, like on Wednesdays. So that air will definitely make a difference. All right, this is our last tune-up before Good Friday and Easter. What? So here's my goal for today is obviously get through all this music, but I'm going to try to kind of go back and forth mainly so brass y'all don't fall asleep because I know there's a lot of counting going involved in Songs of the Shadows. So we'll hit a little Easter, go into Good Friday stuff, a little Easter, go back into Good Friday. So let's start with the overture, the Easter overture. We hit that this morning. And then after that, we'll do a few pieces, few selections in Song of the Shadows. Did everybody get a chance? I know we were kind of going fast, but did everybody get a chance to write those retards in on 29, 31, and 33 in the music this morning? Those little sections that were slowing down. Just want to make sure if you did not, go ahead and mark those so we're ready for it. All right, Easter Overture. Here it is. So that tempo right there, we're still going to keep that slow when we get there to 35. Let's do that transition. 27, right at 27? 27. 2, 3, and 4. Little slower. Even slower. That's it. Da, 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 da. Lock in. Da, 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 da. Now that's another one right there. 71 right on it's a Poco retired, and odd tempo 72. That one's not in your music, so make sure we got that. This is right where the pit starts, 63. And woodwinds, you've got the melody there, 663. 63. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yeah, so woodwinds, listening to the strings right there. Da, 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 da. Right here. That's it, yeah. And there we go. And Nice. Any questions on that one? Good. So I want to make sure we just mark those. There's lots of, not lots, there's a few tempo changes that just aren't in the music. All right, so Song of the Shadows. Everybody's, your Song of the Shadows is bound, correct? Okay, so we don't need to get it in order. We're going to go through like the first 2 or 3. I think we're going to go through Lord, Is It I before we jump to One More Easter. So, see if there's anything on here. I'll give you that note in just a minute. So Song of the Shadows, and then it'll go to _1 on the road, and then _2, Lord, Is It I. Very top. So we'll go through like the first three pieces here. Song of the Shadows. Yes. We're going to start at the very top with Song of the Shadows. I'm laughing because often I would do this at Christ United, and the choir, the orchestra would give me a deer in the headlight look, and Heidi was our accompanist. She'd be at the pianist, and she'd always say, "What he means is," and then everybody, "Oh, yeah." So it doesn't always get from here to here very clearly. Song of the Shadows is where we were starting. Ready? Into the shadows, the flickering candle. Yeah, let's do this again. Start with me at the 3/4, start with me at 9. So biggest thing I'm here right now is just, again, our timing is a little different. So make sure you can see me real clearly subdivide. Keep that eighth note going. Bop, 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 bop. Keep that going in your head. Right at measure 9. Right at the 3/4. 1 and 2 and T and da 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 da. 2 and 3 and 1. Da dee da dee da da dee da dee da da dee da dee and 2 and T and shadows the flicker. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 and a dee dee dee. Good. Yes. Da 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 da. Separated. The song of the shadows is calling to you. Yeah, let me get you a couple things here at the end. This is measure 97. It's just so I don't confuse you. At 97, so we're already retarding, so it's going to be 1, 2. I have to cut off the choir there. We do not cut off, so even though it's just slowing down, 1, 2. You're going to keep holding that beat 3. So if we want to put like a little tenuto, maybe a fermata over beat 3 of 97. But just know you'll still play even though I have to cut the choir off there. Can we start at that rehearsal before that? I think it's 91. Come and remember. And really watch for that retard. Flute, y'all can bring those 16th notes out a little bit. Dee-da-da-da, dee-da-da-da, dee-da-da, dee-da. Right at 91. Rehearsal 91. 1, 2, and 3. the death of the dee-da, dee-da, ba-ba-doo-ba-da-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. So yeah, that's right there. So 1, 2, I got to cut them off, but we're still holding. Do that one more time. And in fact, move that retard 2 measures earlier. 91, 2, 3, 4. Right on measure 4 is where that will really start, and we'll pull it back a whole lot where it's written. At 94, so 2 measures before it's written, where it's written, it'll be more like a molto. We'll pull it back even a little more. 91 one more time, same place. Come and remember. The death of the, bring that sample string, flute, ba-ba-doo-ba-da-ba-doo-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Come to the shadow and rest in the promise. And that one will be a clean cutoff, good. The song of the shadows is calling to you. Keep that subdivided. Da 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 da. 1, 2. There we go. And just FYI, I can't remember if I have kind of explained what will happen, but this will be a combination of music and narration. So after this piece, the narrator will get up. It's going to be a tenebrae service, so we're extinguishing candles all through. She'll get up, extinguish a candle, and then we move on to underscore 1. 2 questions. Is that the first one, the one you just asked? Uh-huh. Yes, so in this piece, there is not going to be any kind of like pop style, like tongue stop staccato. It's all going to be ba, 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 ba. Uh-huh. And
then at 97, is that cut off that you're doing? Is that for the choir?
Yes, that's the choir one, so we do not cut off right there. Yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so she just came up. Oh, do I see a hand? You made it back from Paris.
I did make it back from Paris.
Nice, Paris, Texas.
Real Paris, not Texas Paris, but Paris, yes. I think it's 109.
In the one we just did?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have written in F sharp, and it sounds weird. It might be me playing the F
103, 104, 105, 6, 7, 8, 10. You have, so start on the, where you first come in, G, and then F sharp, and then.
That's right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds weird.
Sorry.
We have F sharp.
Okay.
All right, so she's extinguished the candle, and then we jump into the underscore 1. So remember, I'm just going to give that to Jean, and then the next cue will be measure 8, where violins come in. So we'll have this be nice and rubato. Oh, and I'm sorry. We're going to just do this as this will just be a solo. Sorry, right there. Ready. Quarter notes, bring those out. Any quarter notes moving around here? right there. Let me get Jarrett on. This is 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are the last two measures of that underscore one. We'll need to cover that. There's a chime part there. It's just a D, and it's on beats 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So 3 of them starting on beat 2 in 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So it's kind of like the death toll, if you will, with what's happening in the narration there. Just FYI, all these underscores with narration, it's a living, breathing thing in the moment. So sometimes, depending on what happens with narration, we may have to go faster, we may have to go slower. So just always be really attentive with these underscores. Let's take it at 17 one more time, right at 17 of the underscore 1, 2, ready. Oops, sorry, Richard. We're switching instruments here, sorry. 2, ready. And if narrations keep going, we just keep holding it, holding it, and then...
On the road to Jerusalem, slowly ride King Jesus. People come to call his name, Son of David.
Active.
Brings him to What will they cry tomorrow? La, da, 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 da.
And I will take my time on that last measure before those of you who come in on beat 3, so just be aware of that. This is 46, 7, 8, 9. Will you put in a retard going into that slower tempo? 49. We've got slower, but the measure before will take pause there. Going into the slower. No, we won't do a break there. But again, this is one of those places I have to cut them off, so try not to be confused with that. And same thing, like at 52, we've got a fermata and then a breath mark. Those of you who are tied over, don't break, but I will have to give the choir a break there. So just kind of know that.
Right there at 52, we have an eighth note at the end of that measure.
Right. So play it as written, not held over any longer, but just don't cut off when I cut off the choir, if that makes sense. So 46. One more time, 46. Watch that retard going into slower. 2 and T, 4, 6.
On the road to Jerusalem, ride the man, here it is, sorrow. Save us, King the King.
Oh, I know what that is. So Dorothy, right there, the AGC, will you bring that out more? It doesn't really indicate that the way it's written, but as soon as you get to the will you bring that out just a little more? Sorry, I didn't tell you that earlier. 46, same place. 2 and 46.
On the road to Jerusalem, ride the man of sorrow. 3 and 4 and asking the people.
So I cut off the choir, don't cut off.
What will they cry tomorrow?
2 and 2 and 3 and the candle is extinguished. On to the next one. _2 into Lord is it I. So this will be the last one we do for now, and then we'll jump over and hit a little Easter song. Yeah. I don't think I've changed that. _2. Oh, do we have oops?
Do you want us to play the alternate ending?
Alternate ending. Yes, so everybody. Sorry, on that last song, if I did not say that clearly enough, on the road to Jerusalem, we are going to play the alternate ending, not the other one. So just make sure. Some of you it doesn't change, but some of you it does. I don't know if I even put both of them in the. Did I put both of them?
I just had measure after measure, so I never was coming out even. I always had extra.
It just wasn't marked as
Oh.
So now I've got to pick up.
Okay. All right, here it is. _2.
Bo, 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 bo.
Let's do that one again. And this one, that crescendo there, we can do more out of that in measure 4 right there. Here it is. 1, 2.
Bo, 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 bo.
And 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. Yeah, let's do that one more time. So this is pick up to 6. So after that fermata there, clarinets will have pickup, and then violin 2, violas, y'all will come in on that next downbeat. So we just did the fermata, pick up to 6.
Boom, 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 boom. Yep. This is pick up to 10. This is pick up to 10. Again, I think it's just a timing thing. So go for it. It's exposed. We don't need to be nearly as quiet, I think, as we think we need to. The way it's scored,
More than piano.
maybe just a little bit. I feel like when we see piano, we're timid, so we just don't come in. The way it's scored, that'll take care of the volume itself. So a lot of times it's one on a part. So just come on in. This is pick up to 10. 1, 2, and this is bassoon. Bo, 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 bo. Bo, 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 bo. Bo, 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 bo. On the night he was betrayed, Jesus broke the bread. He shared it with his chosen one. And 2 and 3. And they began to cry. Oh, bitter 'tis the hour. Oh, Jesus will. They looked at one another. 16th. All right, let's. I think we just need a fresh start on this one. I'm not sure what's going on here. Let's try it right at the beginning of Lord, Is It I? This is Lord, Is It I? Try it one more time. Lord, Is It I? Just the very beginning. We just need the very top, the northwest corner, measure 1, whatever it is called to you, the very beginning of Lord, It Is I. Keep that 16, 8, da, 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 da. On the night he was betrayed, Jesus broke the bread, shared it with the chosen one, and they all and 2 and flutes by. There we go. Ba-ba. Oh, Jesus is it. Bum, 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 They looked at one another, shamed of one. Bring out these 16th-note violin flutes. Bum, ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. 1 and 2 and T and da 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 bum bum
Lord Jesus. There you go, there you go. One and two, and as we gather down, behold his broken body and drew and in the one reflection. This will be another chime place right there. Jarrett, we can come back and grab that, but will you remind me, 51, we need to hit that. We must ask the question, Lord Jesus is it? Mark this for me. This is so 51. 51. This is when the choir. This is a cappella. 51's a cappella, and in the wine's reflection, it comes before our eyes, and we must ask the question, Lord Jesus. That's measure 57. That's where you'll hear strings, clarinets, bassoons, horns come in. Is at 57. So just in case we get lose track right there, 57 is where we'll hear some of that come back in. So 57, 57, two, and ready. Thus is it. Lord Jesus is it. Yeah, let's do 57 to the end one more time. This is 57. As we're coming to that 2-4 bar, strings, just be real careful of that so we get right off on one and don't hang over there. One more time, 57 to the end. 2, 57. Jesus is it. 1, 2, ba-da-bo. Do you have? Oh no, that's another chime part. Sorry.
Are we supposed to cut off?
No, you do not cut off right there. No. 59. Nope. They're gonna keep going right there. 57. 2 and ready. Jesus is in. Boom, boom, boom. That's where that is. 2 and Lord 60 is it. Off and go. Bum 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 bum. 1, 2. There it is. There it is. So yeah, I'd say overall in this work, especially the underscores when it's one on a part, don't feel like you have to back off so much that it makes timing late and all that stuff. All right, so let's put this aside just for a second. We'll come back to Given for You, and let's jump into the Easter song. Or I'm sorry, yeah, the Easter song. That's the one. The one with all the crazy rhythms, crazy chords. Brent Adams, Yeah, in fact, I remember last year, Andrea, we were talking about that. Thought it'd be cool to have him come up, but this one's been around for a while. This might fall into the category of, I don't remember writing that. All right, so this is the Easter song. We haven't done the very, very beginning in a while, so let's definitely start at the top, make sure we get all that. So just FYI, if you're wondering what happens in that first beat, you want to let them know what happens in that first beat, Jared. That's it right there. So I'll just give 3, 4. And then we're all in measure 1. Here it is. Very, very dramatic, very, picture this right here is Good Friday. So this part up until we get to 17 needs to have the feel of Good Friday. Okay. One more time. Do you have that to be in the digga down? Let's just let Tiffany do that and we'll just 2, 3. We can do a lot more with the crescendos, the dynamics. 2 and 3. Whoa! There you go. Reach for the C flat right here. Yeah. Good. So here's the hard part. Here is the incredibly hard part, is getting from 16 to 17. We already have to be in sync before we ever get to 17 of how 17 is going to feel. Right on 17 with me. Boom, bum, ba, boom. Right on 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and bum, bum, ba, bum. Zada, bum, ba, 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 ba. Yep, so we already have to hear that before we get there. This is 12, getting into that. 2, 3. Reach for this. Bounce a little more. Hear the bells ringing. Yeah. Let's tighten up the low end. This is 20. Start with me right on 21, but low brass, low strings. 1, 2, bump. 1, 2, bump. Those right there, and you have that. Yeah, Jarrett right there as well. 21. Just those folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the bells ringing. 1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, so we got to tighten that up. And everybody's got nice and long there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So hold that to full value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 21. The bells ringing. 1, 2. That's closer. That's closer. Everybody join us at 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hear the bells ringing. There you go. Ringing. Risen from 1, 2. Good. 12 to right there. 12 going on this time. We got into 17 a lot better this time. 12. Hear the bells ringing. Hear the bells ringing. He's risen from the Hear the bells ringing. They're singing that you can be 1, 2, bum, 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 bum. Hear the bells ringing, they're singing Christ is risen. Ouch! So make sure, this is back at 29, the key changed at 29. Bring those with you. Yeah, especially brass, because we hadn't played for a little while. This is right at, actually, let me hear a few spots in here. Horns, this is 27. 27. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yeah, I just wanted to hear it. That's it. I just wanted to hear it. This is woodwinds 32. Da, 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 da. Right there, woodwinds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yep. That third note needs to be long. Da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. E flats in there. Do. Am I in the right key? Do. Play D flat, A flat, E flat. Will you play D flat, A flat, E flat? Yeah, let me hear that nice. So I'm gonna get bum, ba, ba, bum, bum, ba, ba, ba. Right there, woodwinds. What? Ready, and. Richard, that E flat, it sounded like an E natural almost.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So far, just we changed keys.
Yes. Everybody circle that, highlight that, exclamation mark that, emoji that. 29, key change. There we go. Back to tempo, woodwinds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bum, ba, ba, bum, ba. 32, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that last part, da da da, dun da da da, dun da da da, dun da da da, da da da. So flutes and oboes bring that out a little bit at 33. Same place, same folks, 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just slow that down a little bit. Dee da da da, dee da da da. Strings, will you join us at 32? Again, emphasize that third bum bum bottom bum ba. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba, ba. Good. That'll be good. Let's get into it again, because we need to make sure that key change comes with us. 21, right on 21. I'm sorry, 17. 17. Everybody. 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hear the bells ringing. Hear the bells ringing. He's risen from 4, 5. Key change, key change, key change, key change. 4, 5. Hear the bells ringing, they're singing, Christ is risen. 1, 2, bum, 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 horn. The angel up on the tombstone said he is bum, bum, just as he said. Quickly now, go tell his disciples that woman, horn, trumpet, nope, 48, it's all you trumpet bones. Crisp, just like the Easter Overture. 48, trumpet bones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. It's still just rushed a little bit. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba, bum, but I think it's the second note that's being rushed that makes it feel like the third note's also rushed. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's better. Back up into it. This is 45, everybody. 45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Set up horns. And 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, ba ba da ba da. Ba 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 ba. 1,
Woodwind's right there, 57. Woodwind's right there, 57. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and. All right, so you push it just a little more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and. 1. That one, it's always that one because it comes in a little later. It comes in actually on beat 2 than the end of 1. 1, dee da 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 dee da 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 da. Just 58, just that second measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 1. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 1. 1, da da dee da dee da 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 da. 1, da da dee da dee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 1, 2. That's closer, closer, back up to 57. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, da, da, da. Keep going. 1, 2, 1. Da, 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 dee, da. Yeah, that'll be one. That'll be one that we will hash that out a little bit more. This is 50. Joy to the world. 49 is where the refrain starts. Everybody's in at 49. 1, da, 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 da. 49. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and yeah. Don't rush that second one. 1, da, 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 da. Hear the bells ringing, they're singing that you can beat 1, 2, bum, 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 bum. Hear the bells singing, Christ is risen. 1, 2, bum, bum. The angel. Be-ba-da-ba. Yep. So let's do that. So if you have the James Bond little soundtrack, go ahead and bring that out. So it starts with you bones and cellos at 71, and then horns, you carry that on at 75. Just make sure we get the one that's in the key signature first time. This is right on.
Like mezzo forte.
Say that one more time, Jenny.
At 71, you want that like mezzo forte.
Yes, but really lean into that E natural. So, think of James Bond right there. That's what's going on. Not really. That would be kind of weird. James Bond and the Easter story. They haven't written that one yet. This is 61, right on verse 2. I bet it would sell. 61, verse 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the bells ringing, they're singing. 1, 2, bum. Yep. One more time. So it seems like the 2 8 bars are throwing us off just a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1. So quick, but not too quick. 61. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hear the bells ringing, they're singing that you can. 1, 2, ba 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 da ba da. Hear the bells ringing. The 1, 2, 1 red. There it is. Right here. That's it. Ba-da-ba-bam. Just as he said, ba-ba-da-quit. Right this note. There it is again. And 1, yeah. 1, 2. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, ba ba da ba da. Here we go. Hallelujah. Notice it's all crescendoing, to this point. He's alive. This is so cool. So do this with me. Let's start at 97. The tendency will always be to rush this one. It's getting louder. It's getting more intense. Don't let it rush. Da 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 dee da 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 dee da 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 bum bum. Right at 97. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time. It's already starting to push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da. 4, 5, 3, ba da ba ba ba. 5, 6. That's much better. That's much better. Let's get into it. This is the last. Where does all that start? Hallelujah. 89. 89 is where it starts. So strings, low strings are already getting that rhythm in our head. Here it is. 89. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Massive crescendo again. Don't rush. Da 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 ba da 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 ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba ba. He's up. Woo! That's it. That's it. That's gonna be so awesome. Ah! I love it. I love it. All right, let's jump back into brass now that y'all got a chance to play. We'll jump back into the Good Friday. So this is Given for You. Trumpet, slow brass, y'all are Tessa on this one. So sorry, we'll run through it real fast. And then the next one up will be, well, it's bound, so you don't need to worry about that. Given for You. Given for You. I think we'll be able to get through most of this. So same idea in the beginning, like woodwind, y'all will start it. Don't worry about being too overly soft.
If a piece says with mutes, does that mean it's mutes until it says no mutes, or no mutes on the next piece unless it says something?
It should, on the next piece, go back to normal. But there was one we wanted to try, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I don't remember which it was.
For now, if it says mutes, let's try it. Usually I don't like just for sound purpose or volume purposes, but if we can get the same volume and still have kind of that airy timbre, we can try that. All right, so from the beginning. So woodwinds. This is my body. Measure 7 is where the soloist starts singing. If you want to write that in. To body da. Take heart, eat and remember. Woo-hoo. One more time. This is right at 7. So again, 7, if you want to write, this is where the soloist begins, is at measure 7. This is 7. This is my body broken. Take and eat and remember. Take and eat and remember. I came to give. Da 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 da. My life is given for you. He picks it up again at 31. This is my blood. My blood was shed for you. Take the cup and remember. Take the cup and remember. I came to give. You might live my life. Here it is. 1.
comes in at 53. This is, what measure is that? 67? 67, everybody right retard in there? Did we get that in there? And it will really slow down at 68. Let's see, come to the feast and remember. Let's start at 59, 60, 1, 2, 3, 63. 63, come to the feast. One, ready. Come to the D flats all day long. Dog flats all day long. 63, one more time. One more time. 1 and 2 and feast and remember. Christ is given. Clarinet. Sorry, flutes, we are past that. We are done. Start with me at rehearsal 69. Right at rehearsal. No. We were just about 10 measures off. 69, right on it. I think, is that, yeah, sorry, mine's a little blurry. What? And 69. My life is given, clarinets. Tempo is going to slow down. 1 and 2. Seven, 9. This is my body. This is my blood. Remember me. Right at the end, 89. 89, so strings, when y'all come back in, go ahead and bring that up a little bit.
Question.
Uh-huh.
Ours is not marked this way, but it kind of seemed to me like that those last three measures should be all 2D, in other words.
Yes, it doesn't say, yeah, yes, you're exactly right. Everybody's in.
Y'all get that?
Yeah.
89 to the end. So this is a recap from the top. Woodwinds get us started. What? And ready. Mezzo piano, let's bring that out. Another candle is extinguished, and then we're at _3. All right, all right. So starting from the stringendo, watch, watch, watch. So at this, it always feels like we're always playing catch up until we get to the dramatico. Let's take it right at 4, right at rehearsal 4. So watch, watch, watch. Try to be right with me when we get there. 4, 2, ready. Oh, that was louder. So with me. 1. Good, yes. And here 2 and 2. One more time, one more time. Much better. Let's just do that one more time because that was much better following tempo. And then just again, so everybody knows, this is going to probably be the, I'll use the word hardest one from a timing point with the narrator. So especially when we get to those last 3 measures of the underscore, I may have to book it along or I may have to pull it way back. So just make sure you are watching like crazy. This is rehearsal 4 of the underscore again. Rehearsal 4. Just give that one other shot. 2, ready. Boom, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bring this out note. And it was not, and it was not, and it was not, and it was not. It was not, and it was not when darkness led my Lord. 2, 3, and it was. But it's one measure ahead right there. Take it back at 21, 21, 2 and 21. And it was not That's right, idea. That's right, idea. Brass right there, 28, I think is where you come in. Can we do even more with the dynamics? Da, da, dee, da, da, da. 28, brass. Ready. Center pitch. Boom. 3. Judah, can you taste his tears when you kiss him? Judas, Papa, and 2 and 3. Peter, would you feel it? Oh, sinner. Good. So woodwinds and strings, where we come in there, 37, 38. I mean, it says it, but it can be one of those, since the whole piece has been pretty down, we don't take advantage of it. Big crescendo there. That needs to come out forte, if not fortissimo, when we land on the downbeat. So don't let that, don't be intimidated about that, since it's kind of coming out of nowhere. This is right on 34, right on rehearsal 34. 34. In fact, I'll give us the 3 before that. Boom, boom, boom. 34, 3. Best answer ever. Best answer ever.
I missed.
Heidi asked Vesta if she was intimidated. She was like, nope, I've lived too long. It is. Pick up to 34. I'll give you 3. Ready? And 3. Bump. Judah. Could you taste his tears when you kissed him? Judas, and grow and grow and Peter, that's it. Could you feel it? Ba-dee-da-da, oh sinner, would you hear his call? His call, God. What ain't is all? The beginning. And it was not, and it was not, and it was not. This is beat 3. It was not, it was. Good. Brass, I could use the same thing that woodwinds and strings did earlier, 43, 44, 45, 46, and 47, brass. Dee-da-da-da-bee-ba. We can bring that out even more. Can we just hit that right there at 43? Rehearsal 43, getting into that. Osana, 43. 2, ready. Can you hear his call? Right here. 3 and then immediately. Yeah, that just fades away like it never happened, kind of a thing. That's exactly right. Good. Let's see. Let me check our time. 46. Okay, we'll do In Pilate's Court, and then we're going to jump to our last Easter piece. In Pilate's Court, the Savior stands. Make sure nothing changed here. In fact, let's hit that transition real fast. This is, start with me at 36. And then that's transitioning over to kind of that triplet feel. So clarinets, you get us started, and then flutes, y'all will join in with that. 36 of In Pilate's Court. is he face? Here it is, 36. T. One more time. 36, right on 36. 3 before that double bar. 2 and 3 and 4. Here's he face the green crowd and ball. 36. We still a measure off. 36, 3, 6. La 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 la. And D flats. 36, 2 and T and 4. One more time. Flute's right where you come in. We're just a measure off there. 3, 4, 5. Pick up to 45. Clarinets, that you got that pick up too. 1 and the 2 and the T and the ba 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 da da dee da da. Ba ba ba. One more time. E flats, D flats, all day long. They are our friends in this piece. I promise. 43, 44, 45. One more time. 1 and the 2 and the T and the ba 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 da 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 ba da 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 da. That's it. Everybody from the top of In Pilot's Court. I think we'll remember that. Here it is. One more time. I get to you a little bit. And let's slow it down just a little bit. I started that too fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Upper strings are in at 4 and 4. Choir's in, pick up to 9. In Pilate's court the Savior stands contemplating. You see that is not a word all without a crescendo here. Bring these out. 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One and 2 and 3 and you see face the jeering crowd for his shame. The people cried in one great voice, let him be crucified. They placed a crown upon his head and let him Oh, dearest Lord, thy sacred hand with thorns from Hey, bum 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 bum. In Pilate court the Savior stood. In Pilate's court the Savior. A lamb without, a lamb with. Yep. Just so we all know, because it can be a little confusing, starting at rehearsal 62, the tenors and basses are going to, what do you call that? It's kind of like a call and response with the sopranos and altos. So, in Pilate's court the Savior stand, in Pilate's court the Savior stand, a lamb without a sin. So when the ladies sing sin, that is the last four measures, 67, 68. So that's the last for everybody who is about to come in the next bar. So let's try that one more time at 62, just to make sure we've got that timing. 62.
Is there a return 68?
Where is it, Doug? 68. Yes, so that direction there is a slowing down, and we're going to, most of us have a diminuendo, but that's going to be a retard all the way to the end. Almost picturing it just like kind of fading out as that feel there. 62. If you got pickups, go ahead and give it to me. 62. 1, 2. In Pilate's court the Savior stand. In Pilate's court the Savior stand. A lamb without a sin. That's it. Yeah, does that make sense? That makes sense, how that lines up. All right, this may be the last thing we do today, so let's end on Christ the Lord is risen today. Let's do this. I want to hear 47 first, right on the key of B natural. Since we've been playing in all these flat keys and the other one, let's jump the clear opposite direction. Bum 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 bum. So right there on 47 of Christ the Lord is risen today. For all of you playing this rhythm, please make note that every other measure, that beat 4, is long and heavy. Bum 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 bum. Ba-ba-bum, that one right there. Every other measure. Right at 47. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So if we can, don't break it all between 48, 49, and then 50, 51. Can you get right into bum 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 bum. 47. 1 and 2 and 47. Bum bum. Dun dun dun. Bum 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 bum. Da 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 da. Yep. Just that much one more time. Just that much one more time. Just that much one more time. I'll be more of a metronome this time. So again, don't rush it at all. 1, 2, 47. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That one. 52. That second beat 2 is not long. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. So make sure, let's start at 49, where strings come in, upper strings come in. So beat 2 of 52, some of us are wanting to play that long, and I think it's just because we haven't played that rhythm before. This is the first time we're landing on the downbeat of 2, so don't play that beat too long. 49, right where all the strings are in. 49, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That one too, 50, yep. 50, same thing. One more time, 49, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Da, da, da. Short. Yeah, you hear it, Bones? That beat 2, 50, make sure that one's short too. Bum, bum, bum. One more time, 49, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Good. This is 53, bump, 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 bump. That's all I want to hear, 53, 2 and 3 and 4. Yeah, can you hear the A natural? Bum, bum, 1 and 2 and 53. Can we hear the G sharp? One more time, 2 and 3 and 4. That's better. 47, everybody. So low brass, get ready for that 55 when we get there. 47, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Da, da, da. Ba, ba. There we go. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a. That's it. 55, low brass, nice and slow. Bum, 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 ba-da. 1 and 2 and 55. Just low brass on that rhythm. 2 and 3 and 4. And then, Bones, if you could bring out the beat 3 and 4 a little bit, because the tubas are just going to hang on like a half note right there. One more time. 2 and 3 and 4. Yeah, that part, yeah, that's it. Everybody right at 55. Everybody at 55. Bum, ba, ba, bum. 1 and 2 and 55. Bum 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 rum bum 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 and a 1 key and bum bum. Oh yeah. 67, if you want to mark out a tempo and put something like Maestro slower, it's going to be a little slower than the others, so that a tempo may throw us off just a little bit. Get rid of that. Right on the fanfare, 63, nice and crisp. That one. 2 and 2 and. Breathe together, play together. 2 and 3 and. That's it. Off. 2 and 3, 4. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Crescendo. Ba 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 da ba da ba da ba ba da ba da ba. Bum 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 bum. Quick cut off. Made like him, we ride. Bum 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 bum. Be ba da ba 1. 2 and 3. Ba ba ba. Bum 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 bum. Woo. on this one. Two things on this one. The Poco retard at 79, get rid of it. We will not do that. Since we're singing this congregationally, that would be a little weird right there. So no Poco retard at 79. And then 88. Make sure that first entrance is on to E and ba-bum. Right there, if you got that rhythm, think it's trumpets, horns, bones. 83, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2. 88, 88, did I say the wrong one? 88, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. 88, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. That's it. Everybody on the last Luya. This is 86, everybody. 86, 2 and 2 and 4. Ba, ba, ba. Yo, and man, that went on for a while. That's awesome. Hey, great rehearsal today. So this coming week, we got Palm Sunday, and then it's Easter. Next, let's see, not this coming Wednesday, but the following Wednesday, it's at the 31st. I got my dates, March 31st. That will be a, quote, dress rehearsal for the Good Friday service. So we'll all be in here. We'll run everything with narration and media guys with lighting and all stuff. We'll hit Easter as well, but the Good Friday portion just may take a little bit longer if they need to,
Wednesday?
Yes, it'll be during our normal Wednesday rehearsal, so it's not an extra night out of the week, but just a heads up that 2 Wednesdays from now will be that. David?
Well, I just dropped a pair of reading glasses somewhere in setting this up. If anybody sees them, put a step on it.
Up, ask, and ye shall receive. They have been found. The lost have been found.
So Good Friday is at 7, and we need to be here with
6 o'clock call, and then 7 o'clock will be Good Friday. And just, we've said it, it's been in every newsletter, but just to say it again, just to make sure if we have forgotten or just wanted to try to forget it. Easter, we're doing 2 services, the 8 o'clock service and the 9:30. So call 7, I'm so sorry, it's hard to even say it, but 7 that morning. And just actually a heads, well, you'll find out on Wednesday. So anyway, have a wonderful rest of the afternoon. I will see y'all on Wednesday. Best answer ever. We really do need to get a quote for it.
My battle in Manchester was going to be that Saturday. Set up at 7 o'clock in the morning. On a Saturday.
So what's that? What was that in Paris?
What's going on?
What was that in Paris?
A wedding.
Oh, nice.
Sure.
Oh, you were forced to go.
It was pretty good. I did want to go.
Okay.
I haven't seen these people in a while. It was just not as interactive as I hoped it would be. But it was in Texas, so no one was wearing a mask, and I was like,
Now watch it, I'm from Texas.
huh?
I said, watch it, I'm from Texas.
I said yes.
Yeah, he was.
I was happy about that.
We're both from Texas. Houston. I'm from around Houston and Houston. There's an alto that came and taught in Lake Jackson. That's where I went to elementary, junior high, and years of high school. But I bet it's trained to kind of much different at Lake Jackson than we.
Okay.
This was
my horseback riding is PE. I think we got on a horse one time and see some winter.
Oh my goodness.
On again, weakness in his rear end. But he fell again, coming up the back steps. And he didn't make it. And then it was like he would not balance. He would lean on the wall, he would lean on me. And so, yeah, I know, Eric. It just made me nervous enough. I wanted to make sure that everything
We did it early, but thanks for reminding me.
semi-okay. And it's semi-okay. He's really weak in his rear end.
Like,
Yeah, right.
I don't know if it's related to the Addison's or if he's having a back stroke problem. Which he could. And I've got to talk to my vet. We're taking him free, but realization of what to do with him. Because he's a mobility.
See you later then. Have a good day. See you later. You too. Have a nice week. See you.
And
that won't work out very well.
I may have to retire him.
So what is retiring like? Would you,
He no longer has to work.
so would you, does that mean you give him away? Or does that mean
I-
that you would just
no,
get
I
another
would
dog?
probably-
I think whenever I messed up, I think I thought you said 53.
And I may have, there's a couple of times where I thought I said something like, no, you said
But
this.
I think you must have been 53. I mean, 63 or something anyway.
It's all good. It's sounding good.
You wouldn't,
Well, it's just the wrong spot.
Pablo is totally mine. 100% mine. I never went through an agency because I'm a dog trainer. I figured I could train this. So I bought him and paid for him the whole 9 yards. So he'll probably just live out his life with me. He's only 6.
I was saying that Erin, yeah, she just came over one time with our,
He's had Addison's for a couple of years. And so this is not totally unexpected. And he's been having problems with his back legs for a while, so again, that's not totally unexpected. That's why I need to really talk to my doctor.
that's so sad. That's a lot.
So I may be looking for another dog to train, which I don't know how he will accept another dog. You know, he's been it.
Baby.
Don't believe it, ask him. But that's bad enough to where I debated on coming this morning. And I just didn't feel comfortable.
she looks the part, but, I mean, honestly, she just rolled over and
Already on.
Robert's in, and if that ever happens.
Pay that. Spear somewhere off at my house one time. So I didn't know. He's
Thank you, David.
This will just help George out a little bit.
How is school going so far?
Pretty good.
Good. Feel like we're on a better routine.
Yeah, 5 weeks till state test, so we'll see how that goes.
I can't even imagine. Like,
We can't imagine that they're going to require us to have,
the same kind of grade.
well, the same kind of participation as our virtual kids.
I know, yeah, we were in big trouble. We won't have a good one.
Unless there's a way to get these kids in summer school where it doesn't cost them, and you can require them to get there, a bunch of kids are gonna, they've lost it, almost a year of instruction. Yeah, which is too bad.
Yeah, babe. Yep. Love you. See y'all soon.
I think that's Glenn's.
Love you too, dear. That is so good. All right, see you soon. Love you. Love you guys. Mwah. Wait, baby.
My newborn are gonna get acquainted and start playing more correct notes. More than
You got enough? You got enough?
we spent from 7 in the morning, 7:30 in the morning to 7:30 at night, we spent 9 hours and 12 minutes on the road.
Oh my goodness.
Friday, yes.
Wow.
And we stopped in Wichita to make the deal on the horn. Stopped in Pekin to see my dad for the first time since a year ago December,
Wow.
and see my sister for the same time frame.
So it is a new horn.
Yes.
What did you get? I didn't know you get a new horn.
New Alexander. So it's the short version of the long story is that I'll come tell you in a second. Strange encounters of the third kind. Your water bottle's here, Glenn. I know. I thought I better come back and get it. It was acting a little worried.
Well, I was actually over by the elementary school. Ryan goes, "Did you get your water bottle?" I was like, "Oh, crap."
See you, Glenn.
Take care. Have a good week.
All right, I was getting on the 31st. That's that Wednesday, right?
Yes.
That's what we're talking about. So I'm only saying this because I just hear things and I doubt that should be fine. I'm getting my second one on the day before that.
Oh, I'm sorry, brother. So I got mine on Friday, my second one, and that night I got the whole chills and fever sort of thing. So today I'm great. Yesterday I think I was just tired because I didn't sleep well the night before.
Gotcha.
So it took me whatever, a 24, almost 48-hour period. But
Well, so sometimes I hear some people like they're fine that day and the next day's really crappy. So that would be the next day for me.
yeah.
Not that I won't show, but I may just be not very happy.
Yeah. Well, I didn't think I had a fever, but I mean, I was definitely doing that sort of thing. And Heidi's like, "Let me just take your temperature," and it's like, yeah, it wasn't. I mean, it was 100 point something. It wasn't like crazy, but yeah, you got something.
Yeah, the first time with my first shot, just my arm hurt like that.
Yeah. See, like the next day I could tell I had a shot, but that was it. So the first one was nothing, but this one, I was like, well, maybe this one won't be. And that night, no.
Was that the Moderna?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
okay.
Well, and somebody, who was Judy? We were saying, she said that she's heard, it seems like more, the younger you are, you react to it more, and then as you're older, you know.
It's because we used to eat dirt pies.
What?
We used to eat dirt pies.
Yeah, exactly.
We've been exposed to more.
Well, Ryan
There's
actually got,
something to be said about that in school teachers.
Ryan got his first one. Ryan got his first one.
Did he really?
A couple weeks ago, yeah, because like when we went and filled everything out, it just said he gave him the deal. It was like right the day before they said that the students could. So I'm not sure if they did that.
Hey,
Whatever, but it's like so he just made his appointment and went
heck yeah.
Thursday, not last Thursday, but maybe Thursday before.
Good.
So
good.
and Pam's getting her second one. My wife's getting hers Tuesday.
Awesome.
Kathy's is tomorrow, I think. She gets her.
Mine's the 30th because my wife and Ryan got Pfizer and I ended up with Moderna.
Okay.
Just from, I was just checking online and then all of a sudden, like it was like 11 o'clock. I was checking like 3 times a day, and right before lunch I checked it and it said there was one available in Sepulpa at like 2. So I just went to my boss and said, I had it open on my screen. You know, I have 5 minutes. I went and said, "Can I go at 2?" He goes, "I'd rather you miss work and go now than not get it."
Yeah.
So, you know, I just went that. I just went that day.
Heck yeah. That's
Just,
awesome.
not that I'm not really like worried about all of it, but I just want to get it all done with so that we can get on with normal stuff.
Yes, and that, I feel like, you know, for those who have been here, probably most are in that category, but it's been good to see.
Well, yeah, you start seeing more
and
people coming
yeah.
back, and the older ones start because the other ones have gotten it already.
Right. So I think that will just help the comfort level of everyone, and just like you said, get back to normal.
Trying to get back to more normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like my wife at school, they've been in person since August.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
She teaches where?
University school. This campus at TU, it's a private school.
And
But like I think they went virtual right after Thanksgiving for a little bit, and then
yeah, we did the same thing. It was just before Christmas.
like between
Thanksgiving and Christmas.
between Thanksgiving and Christmas they went virtual, and then like Ryan at TU, he's been going the whole time, but he hasn't had spring break yet. It's not till like April, and then after April spring break, then they will go be virtual to the end of the year. So they move their spring break later, and then once spring break happens, they'll be virtual after.
Not such a bad idea because right now in Florida, they're saying don't come here.
You're right.
Some mayor down there said, we don't want you here if you think you're going to come here and just have a party.
Yep.
Don't.
Well, they did last year too. I mean, when the world shut down, there was still spring break all day. It was like,
Well, I know it was weird last year because it was August. The year before, we with extended family from my wife's side, we had planned to go to North Carolina to the Outer Banks and then rented a beach house, and like her brother was coming from New York, her sister was coming from North Carolina, we were coming from Oklahoma, and her mom was coming from Texas, and so we were all going to go there and do that, and we talked about it, and I remember the discussion was like, it's like, well, her family and her mom had just had some hard stuff, so we were kind of like, and so we actually all decided that we were going to still do it.
Yeah.
But, you know, everyone, and we didn't mask up or anything. We were just like normal people. We ate big meals and, you know, so, but it was just us and because we were going to, if we didn't go, we weren't going to get any money back.
Yeah.
You know, the trip insurance or nothing, well, you know, when in the house for a week is like quite a bit for one whole house for all of us. So we decided, and that was actually the best time ever.
good.
You know, but it was hard. It was one of those times like, do we go? Do we not?
Yeah.
And we ended up, we were going to fly, we ended up driving.
Oh wow.
So, you know, it took like 3 days to get out there.
That's a long.
But that was fun too. I mean, road trips, I like road trips, but, you know, because you're in hotels, and the hotels, you know, because at that time it was like masks.
Everybody's there.
You know, it was way different even now compared to then to now.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Mm,
That's fun though.
that's great.
Yeah, I'm just glad things are sort of better. I mean, my work is still kind of crazy because I have lots of people at home still and stuff.
Oh wow. Well, let's. I
By
mean,
the
today.
end of the summer, things will be better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll start to see significant, but the spring break, that's going to be a telling tale.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens because I know, you know, things have been going kind of down, at least in Oklahoma, much as in other places. And I think it's a combination of Christmas was over, because, you know, Thanksgiving, Christmas, people got together. And then that was kind of over. And then people started getting vaccines, so that's gonna slow it down a little bit.
We had 2 weeks where we didn't have kids in school because of the snowstorm.
Right.
And that probably saved us from being out for a long time.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yep.
We'll see. 2 weeks from now, we'll see what happens with spring break kids.
Yep.
3 weeks, some of them not going for them.
Exactly. Well, you guys have a good one. We'll see. Sorry I took you away from having to take chairs off.
Oh, that's all right. We got it.
Good.
I didn't know you were gonna have to do that, or I would have stayed and helped.
Oh, that's all right.
I figured
Well,
it's,
it's not a
It's
have
not,
to
we
thing,
didn't
but
have
just
to.
a.
George just would have had to do it tomorrow, now he doesn't have to.
oh, okay. That's so you can clean it up or something? Or?
Well, they have CR tomorrow, so he has
Oh,
to
that
clear
looks like
that.
they rehearse, don't they, on,
Tuesday,
you know?
the modern surgery, which is on Tuesday, and they have something in here.
I mean, it's always something. So it's just we just try to help each other. I mean, he's always in here getting stuff. So it's like, man, anything we can do.
That kind of stinks, you know? What do you like to think of lowers and raises?
Well, now we're looking at in the fall getting what do you call them?
Collapsible risers,
What'd you say?
collapsible risers.
Not collapsible, but like accordion type. So like
Yeah.
you got tiered, so like the other one can go underneath. So that'll be so the ones on top, they'll just always kind of sit there. We'll still have to move chairs and stands on the other ones, but still you can just
Oh, okay. That'd be cool.
yeah.
Easier to see too.
And to have the power in it, so you know we're not having
Well, that'd
cords
be
all
cool,
over the
'cause
place. Just
I have to have my stand up, like, because we used to be on risers. You know?
Right.
And so, but my stand's up so high so I can see you. If I get up a little bit, I can bring my stand down.
it will make I mean from a yes every
Everything will be
perspective, not just visual, audio. I mean
Yeah.
yes.
Everything will get better.
I was like, we got to get back to those, but let's do it right this time. And so, but yeah, the hard thing is it still has to turn over quickly for the next service.
Right.
So that's why we thought, man, those risers, that'll do it.
I want to ask one more question because I thought of it the other day. Did you ever play with, so when we were doing the interview and stuff, Dave Matthews, did you play with him?
Oh no.
Okay.
I studied with the guy Jeff Kaufman, who he took over when what was their sax player forever.
I can't remember. Yeah.
When he passed away, Jeff Kaufman took over his. But Jeff Kaufman, if you were a saxophonist, you'd know immediately. But he's been a part of Bela Fleck and the Flecktones for forever, and then but that was his more commercial side. He took over that.
Well, I don't know why. I thought about it. I thought it was that's what I remember seeing, but it may have been something else in there that just made me think of it.
No, that would be awesome.
See, 'cause and whenever I'm in my wife's car, the only channel I listen to is on Sirius XM is channel 30. It's Dave Matthews stuff. And
Okay.
it's like constantly, it's all this live stuff.
Yeah.
And whenever I'm in her car, I'm always turning that on, and I'm in the sax playing in there. I was like, did he do that?
That would be no.
But I did find your video though with the Denver.
Oh
I
yeah.
did find that on TV.
Oh yeah.
And I remember that show when they went on TV.
Do you really?
I remember watching it.
But now that's amazing because it was one of those. The way I understood it was what was his name, Nigel, whatever his name is. The deal with Fox was he had to create 3 shows. So Idol was the first one. He did the dance one. So You Think You Can Dance, I think is one of those, or one of those. And then he did the third. That one was a flop, which I hated because I thought it was a great idea. But I thought the execution of it was so.
It was kind of weird.
But because it was like there's so much variety. Like you can't really. You got a country person over here, you got a rap group over here, and you got so it's not like apples to apples. It's like how do you do that?
Yeah.
So I thought the idea was spot on, but then the execution was like, that's.
So I remember seeing that episode when you saw your stuff, and then I went and looked it up. And I was like, I remember seeing that show.
That's hysterical that you actually saw it.
Yeah.
It was a trip of an experience. I mean, it was probably the coolest part was working with Ricky Minor. So he's in the world of like TV music. I mean, it was just interesting. interesting to see that side. Like I've never met anybody like that. He literally like in the music world, I would say this guy knows everybody.
Right.
So like one of the experiences, well, there's so many experiences, but one of the craziest experiences, we were getting ready to record the Christmas one, the last one. He gets a call on his phone and So Ricky's the guy, if you need anything, he'll get it done. So he's getting a call, somebody's got a one-off somewhere in Europe, needs to put a band together for it, and so we're like, who is that? He's like, oh, it's Stevie Wonder, he needs me to put together a group real fast for a one-off he's got. It's like, what? Like, I'm standing next to the guy who got a call from Stevie Wonder on his cell phone, like, who is this guy?
That's how I feel when I go to the Star Wars convention sometimes, because in the Star Wars group I'm in, we lots of times help some of the like celebrities, and we go to eat with them and stuff, and it's hard not to do that sometimes, because you're like, you want to be like, but you're trying to like, oh, cool. It's
Everyday stuff.
yeah, right, but inside you're going,
He's like, at least out in LA, he was like the guy to know if you want any sort of work. So he, again, it was another show, and he needed an arrangement of one of the pieces we were going to be doing, and he just called somebody, hey, I need an arrangement, it's going to be this song, this piece is, this many horns, whatever, you know, I need it, like, and I need it in an hour. You know,
wow.
Sure enough, boom.
And the guys that can do that, I mean, the music guys that can either they have it in their back pocket already done, and they just have to revamp it. But the guys who can do that are amazing. Like
Yeah.
Something I was listening to. It was so I watched the U2 Slane Castle concert that was the other day. So and then before that, the Edge had a little interview with somebody, and they were talking about like where the streets have no name. When they were doing the Joshua Tree, the guy said, hey, we don't really have an opener, because they're thinking, when they end up going out on tour, they have, they're playing in stadiums and stuff.
Yeah.
And so they were halfway through the album, and he said, all right, well, let me see what I can figure out. So, the 2 weeks that they're off, halfway through, he goes home and comes up with Where the Streets Have No Name as a show opener, because
wow.
like, and he said, it sounds kind of like you're doing it for a reason, but he's like, it's kind of nice to take the creative process and have to have I have to do this.
Yeah. Have a deadline.
And, and it's similar to that, like, all right, I have to do this song, I have to have it for this many horns, and to take that creative part and have to wrangle it into what someone wants.
Yeah.
So, because you can be a painter and paint all you want, but if no one wants it, you're screwed.
Right.
That's kind of what I was thinking about.
That's
when he was
cool.
saying that. But
Well,
yeah.
it was the connectional side to me that's like that. He, like, embodied the whole idea, which I don't have this gift, but like the music business side and that networking sort of thing. It's like, man, this guy is the man. He could call up anybody, get whatever, but.
That's cool. That's way cool, though.
Yeah, oh, man.
You see, and I know people that are like that in different areas of stuff. I'm not like that. I can't maintain, I like people, but I can't maintain that type of relationship with that many people and remember who does what. And,
Well, and he's one of these names, like, most people wouldn't know unless you're a musician, but like, so much of the music, like, especially when people were doing these live music things on TV, like, he was the guy behind it. Like, nobody would know that, but like, he was either the music director or the guy that put it together. Like, who was the guy? Kevin Eubanks, when that group was done with Leno, Ricky was the next guy up there, and so he's putting that together. It's like, who, like, and like, he's not, like, as a bass player, like, he's good, he's okay, he's not just like blow your brains out, but like, it's that side that he got, and he just.
Well, maybe he knew he wasn't the best bass player, and that was the best way to do it, is to get on that side of it, kind of, because he liked it so much.
Amazing. Ridiculous.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's fun stuff, though. All right, I'm going now. So
All right.
I can talk a long time.
Thank you, Glenn. All right, so tell me about this Alexander.
Okay, so,
You didn't run over the other one, did you?
no. 2009, we're in Dallas, Captains of America. And we did this was a band at my 179 high school. So I thought, that's good. Got away because, anyway, I took it up there and had it serviced, and they were doing it. And they said it was done tomorrow. They said, well, the Alexanders, they only make about 5 or 6 of them a year. And they're all homemade. So, up here, mine somewhere in there. It's good more than that. I said, okay. And he said, well, wait a minute, we have one that we're selling on eBay. Here, why don't you play it? And it's one I've been playing since 2009. Go back to Kathy, Liddell. She says, oh, you need to get it. I told her, she says, you just need to get it. and the horn. We'll get to know each other better before Wednesday. I may give it a bath, caress it a little bit, you know, and get it all cleaned up.
That's awesome.
That's the way it's gonna have to go.
I remember when I got my, like, so the tenor that I have now is like, in saxophone world, that for a lot of people, not for everybody, but that was like the epitome of what it needs to be. And they haven't figured out how they made it that way, but they can't reproduce them, and they don't make them anymore, so you always have to buy a used one. But the Mark 6 was like, oh, I'd love to have one, but you know, I'm never going to be able to, never be able to afford it. But my teacher, he had one. This was my first teacher. I can't even remember how we got reconnected, but this was when I was in college. I went over to his house one time, and he was playing something else. He's stupid good. He's a big session guy, so he had switched over to these Oleg. That's what it was, Oleg instruments, because they just play better in tune. I was like, well, what do you do with your 6? He's like, it's just sitting on my shelf. What? Yeah, it's been just sitting there for about 4 years. So, when are you gonna sell that to me? It was like, I don't know. Let me think about it. So, crazy story, but my dad passed away. So, in that process, we got to get the kids out a little bit. So I talked to my teacher again. He's like, all right, I'll sell it to you for this. So that's how I got mine. And it's just it's a sweet instrument. The tone of it. Yeah, but you do have to get to know it because it's different. But man, that's
Just, one of those things.
Yep.
You have a relationship with your horn. That's all it is about it. We'll see you.
See you, Langston.